In this video, I want to respond to the question someone asked in the comment section, and I believe that my answer to this question will at least educate a lot of you who are learning about Yoruba belief system. So this person asked a question. He said, as you can see on the screen, he said that is it a must to worship? He used the word worship one head Orisha. That is, maybe you have an Orisha that is for you, maybe you have a destiny Orisha. He is asking if it is a must to appease that very Orisha or to worship that very Orisha. But I would rather use practice. I would rather use Orisha practice instead of worship, right? So he's not asking that is it possible for him to choose any Orisha for himself, neglecting the Orisha that is on his head, that is the question he's asking. Now, my answer to this question is this. As you all know the definition of Orisha, you know that Orishas, they are special creation by Olodumare. They were created before humans. Orishas were created by Olodumare before he created human beings, and he sent them down to the earth for them to come and put things in shape, in place. And that is why you see a lot of our orishas are attributed to nature, right? So water orisha, thunder, lightning, iron, and all that. So Olodumare created them and he sent them down to earth. They now later left. When they left, they came back in human form to show themselves to us, to teach us how to understand them, to teach us how to appease them, right? And that is why we have the stories, the history, because many of you will be wondering how did we know about all these orishas when Olodumare created them before he created us. So before human existence, Orisha first came to come and put everything in shape on earth. That is just the brief explanation of who Orishas are. So this person is asking that is it a must to appease one head Orisha? So what is your head Orisha? Your head Orisha is an Orisha that has been destined to you. Like you can know your Orisha through Ifa initiation. You can know your Orisha through your dreams. Like through your dreams, like maybe you normally see that very Orisha in your dreams. You already know about the attribute of that very Orisha and you always dream seeing that Orisha in your dreams. So that is number two ways on how to know your Orisha. Then number three is when you consult Ifa and Ifa keeps saying that you have to initiate a particular Orisha. So another way is the lineage Orisha, like an Orisha that is being appeased in your family lineage. Then you can as well see that as your Orisha. So this person is not asking, is it a must to appease that one head Orisha? Now, I will tell you that it is a must if you have been told to do so. It is a must if you have been told to do so. Let's say, for instance, there are people who are disturbed by their heavenly mates, by Egbe. You know what Egbe is. So, and when this continues, like things are not working well for you, and you are not doing well, maybe financially, or maybe life endeavors in general, and you were told to do Egbe appeasement, like you have to do Egbe appeasement, you know definitely that it's a must in that regard. But when we are talking about Orisha in general, if you keep seeing that an Orisha is calling you, I have a video on that. You can watch the video. I'll put it somewhere at the end screen of this video. So if an Orisha is calling you, like keep calling you to come, to initiate him or her, then definitely it is a must to practice that Orisha. And that's a question. So it is a must. But if you have not been told, and nothing is disturbing you, though we all have something that will disturb us definitely. But if you have not been told specifically to go to an Orisha, to initiate such an Orisha, then don't have to disturb yourself. You don't have to disturb yourself about trying to know where is my Orisha. I have to do this. I have to practice this Orisha. You don't have to be worried about that. as far as I'm concerned, because we are talking about Isheshe practice here. Isheshe practice is all about belief, and all of us cannot be called. All of us cannot be called specifically to practice a particular Orisha, right? You know what I mean is that all of us cannot practice. Like, cannot have an Orisha at home and be appeasing or be worshiping, as you said, right? So all of us is not, but by choice, and this is taking me to your second question, by choice, if you want to devote your time to the practice of an Orisha, then I can tell you, you can choose an Orisha for yourself, or you can choose an Orisha through the guidance of Ifa or through the guidance of the Babalawo, right? Or if you pay attention to yourself, you can definitely know an Orisha to follow, right? But there are some people who are disturbed by an Orisha. And there are people who a particular Orisha is usually called. In that case, you have to go to the Orisha and practice, right? But if you are not disturbed by any of the Orishas, and you feel that you want to practice, you just want to have an Orisha for yourself, then through the guidance of Babalawo, you can choose an Orisha for yourself. Or if you notice yourself that this is the Orisha that you most resonate with, then you can initiate that Orisha and begin to practice the Orisha. I believe this has answered your question. So, in a nutshell, if you are being disturbed by a particular Orisha, then try and initiate the Orisha and practice the Orisha if you are told to do so, right? Or if you keep seeing the sign, maybe from your dreams or thereabout, then you can meet with the Babalawo to guide you properly, right? So that is that. But if none of these Orishas are disturbing you, if none of them are disturbing you, no signs at all, but you just love to practice, then you can you can do your own findings and choose a particular Orisha for yourself. And as well, you can go home and do your research about the lineage Orisha that you have in your family. Then you can attach yourself to that particular Orisha. I think I'll be able to answer that question. So thank you very much, guys. This is Get a Better Life TV. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe free of charge. And if you want to become part of our members, kindly make use of the join button down below to choose any categories of your choice. Being a member is a way of showing your support to me, and I pray may Olodumare continue to support you as you do that. I share. Thank you and get a better life. Bye for now.